so starting in half guard here, I've got the underhook and I'm on my side, okay? Two very important things. I'm using this hand as a paw to block his arm here. He's going to try to cross face, okay? Now, if he tries to circle inside, you just bring your elbow in and block, okay? Now, he's going to try, if he tries to like flatten me out here, I can even bring my knee in front of his hip here to block. You've got to be careful when you bring this knee in that he doesn't come down here and wrap my legs, both hands, like this, because if he wraps and sprawls, he's going to break out of my guard, okay? So, if I'm in half guard and I've got the underhook and I've got this paw grip here, there's no way he's going to wrap my legs, okay? Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to pick our time to dive in deep, okay? Normally what's going to happen is as he reaches for the cross face, I'm going to force this over my head, okay? I'm going to come into here, okay? Now, I've got my head out like this because I'm talking to you guys, but you want to put your head on the hip, like this. If you have your head sticking out a little bit, we're going to get back to square one again, okay? So just keep your head, so it's just sitting inside the hip there, and this hand is going to come underneath the shin, and it's going to grab the toes. Just the toes, guys, not the shin. If you grab the shin, he'll be able to kick out of it. If you grab the toes, he's going to ankle lock himself if he tries to kick out of that. Okay? So we're here. Now, the next step is we've got to try to pass it to the other hand. I can't reach. So what do? Use this leg as a pendulum to sit yourself up, and instead of reaching around his back, you want to reach around his leg. So we go like that. Pass it. Then this hand is going to come to the outside of the knee. Now once we get that grip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach my outside leg over his leg, and I'm going to bring the other one out. I'm going to pull his leg back, and I'm going to drive forward with my head on his hip, which will take him down. Now keep these grips when you land, guys, until you can pass. So I'm landing here, stay tight, my outside leg is going to step over to here, I've still got his leg trapped. I come up, I get my head control, trap his arm even, then I'll let go. Okay, so keep that grip until you need to give it up. I'll just do one more. Okay guys, so I've got the underhook. Again, I can use the knee to block the hip. He tries to pressure into me, and I'm using this paw grip here. Now, as he reaches for the cross face, I push it above my head, and I dive, head to the hip, and this hand under the shin and grab the toe. I'm going to pass it to the other hand. So I use this leg as a pendulum, come up here, grip the toes, grab the outside of the knee. Now all the time I'm pushing my head into the hip. I'll show you at full speed in a minute, but just keep that in mind. I'm talking at the moment, I'm going to have my head out, but head on the hip. We switch our legs over the top. We drag his leg back as we drive forward with our head. Here. Just like that. Okay, I'll demonstrate on full speed. Any questions? For that? Okay, there's a lot of details there. It's a very good sweep though.